Me?
3 states.
Three states where I'm from, or
in America.
3 states in the
They
United
said a
States.
lot, bro. So you have limited choices.
Wait, no.
And don't play with sister. She just got back in the chair, so
it
she
says
missed some.
name 3 states. You can't repeat what they said.
So just do your best.
Well, I don't know what they said.
Just do your best, and we'll let you know.
We'll tell you.
Okay. If I don't know what they said,
No problem.
Nebraska, Idaho, New Mexico.
Yeah, that's it. She did.
Hey.
No one knows.
I think somebody forgot Alaska and Hawaii too.
Nobody said she said North Dakota, South Dakota. I don't think she said
Idaho. No. What is
Idaho,
it called?
yeah,
You said Idaho. That's good.
I said Idaho.
Go for a 5th one, sis. Cook.
Yeah, you Idaho.
You got one more, bro. Go crazy.
Iowa?
Yeah. She needs to be here. Look at us.
We'll go back to the
that brain works.
Citizen goes oh, right. Okay, Myron Fresh out here doing the Lord's work. Keep it up, Chris. You a bomb, Mo King. Fresh. When you coming out with a book? Quit slacking.
Oh man, bro. You know what's crazy? I'm still writing my story. But I have a book on networking coming out soon, so that's almost done.
All right.
Good job. Are you on a writing schedule?
Huh?
Are you on a writing schedule?
You know what's funny? I was, but I stopped for my network. I want to focus on that.
Okay.
So
All right.
I'll be back
Decisive goes. I used to be a simp until I started watching your show, Fresh Fit. I guess you can call it Born Again Virgin, LMAO. Would it be possible to have one of the ladies call their male best friend live?
They took our phone.
Oh, you've done that to me before on here.
I could do it.
Yeah. I remember.
He failed.
Yeah.
I could do it.
Oh, and you
I think-
entice
I
them?
could do it.
We don't even entice them. It's just that we don't think men and women can really be platonic friends
It's
outside
true.
of extraordinary
I
circumstances.
could do it.
Most of the guys that you guys have,
I actually
friends
have a
probably wanna
friend
sleep with you.
recently that I made a joke and he looked at me and said, I would not fuck you. You're too close to me.
Damn.
There's no way.
Well, he's saying that to your face,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if the right environment showed up and you were available,
I mean, you're celibate,
He's
so
gonna do
you're
it.
come on,
celibate.
Christina. Come on, Christina.
That happened to me before.
Come
I was
on.
like,
It goes back to what I said before. Men and women don't have a lot of the same interests and life experiences that align. So if a guy is sitting there talking to you and he's saying we're friends, more than likely he wants to have sex with you.
So you guys think there's no nigga that's not attracted to
No.
a friend at all?
No, it's just
Unless you're
like
ugly.
1%.
Yeah.
To you, yeah, to you, yeah.
they all
you're
want
ugly.
to, and as long as you keep
Only
acting
you.
like you don't know, the better.
You break your celibacy?
Yeah.
Probably.
Because
She said she'd break her. I found someone she'd break her celibacy for.
Was that your girlfriend?
Yeah, it is my girlfriend.
women don't really offer much utility to men, to be honest. And I know a lot of you guys don't like that me saying that, but it's the truth because we don't have the same life experiences.
But that one utility is big, though, that y'all really care about.
Yeah.
So that takes over every utility in your
which
lives.
is gone when you're in the friend zone.
Yeah, but y'all
So
don't friend
therefore,
zone that
there's no
many
need.
girls. So
That's my point. She friend zones you.
yeah, but we talking about guys here, what y'all looking at. But yeah, you're right. I'll give you that. Yeah, absolutely.
I think the only thing men have over women is y'all's like a lack of empathy. Men have so much less empathy than women do.
Oh, I think we can bench press 200 pounds more than you also on average. I think that's probably a big advantage.
I'd argue it's all the way around. I think women don't have empathy for men. Men have to have empathy to understand. Here's the thing. Men have to understand women to attract women. Women don't have to understand men to attract them.
Yeah.
Understand
that's by
empathy are two
definition
different.
That's the definition of having empathy is you have to understand how a female thinks together.
Women
I
have
feel like you need to
Women have
understand how
sympathy.
I
men
think a relationship's going to be a lot better when there's
Women-
empathy
women-
from
Who
both
has
parties.
sympathy?
Women have
Empathy.
sympathy,
At
but
best.
very few of them actually have real empathy to the male experience.
Yeah.
I would argue most women don't give a fuck about the male experience, which is fine. But I don't think women are as empathetic as men to the other genders.
I think girls that watch this
Women feel way
podcast
more
are
than men do.
empathetic.
I never thought I would agree with
Sure,
that.
they
but it's
feel,
so
but that
true.
doesn't make it them empathetic.
I believe
right?
that a woman,
Sympathy and empathy are not the same thing.
Yes.
I
Do
believe
you know what empathy
different.
is?
Empathy is ability to understand somebody else's opinions and feelings. Sympathy is
Well,
being
to understand
able
more
to
along their perspective
feel
from their
the same
experience.
as them.
And then sympathy is feeling sorry for them.
Empathy is emotion. It starts with EM.
I don't
Sympathy
believe that you
is
can
the
fuck with
synergy,
a guy
knowing how
without
to feel
understanding
another
him to a
person.
certain degree, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can attract the guy without understanding him.
But
Sure.
men have that. Men
Sex
have
is so
that
shallow. It
just
doesn't even
innately.
matter.
Like they literally are so heartless sometimes, and women aren't like that.
I don't
Women
think that
feel
men
so
are
much
heartless. I
stronger
think
than
men have been
Who
through
hurt
more
you?
than women, and they're
Who hurt
acting
you?
out.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
I think it's like a who hurt you situation. I think enough men have been hurt, and they just like, I'm not like. There's a reason why he wrote that book. Women deserve less because
I-
they've experienced something terrible.
So I think you're
And they act out.
confused. You're conflating empathy with being nice. Like I'll give you a great example. Wes Watson. He has helped out so many people who've come out of prison. Right? Am I wrong? That's because of his empathy. And when he does so, and they're fat, he tells them that they're fat. And he makes them not
There's
fat
lack of sympathy.
because he cares about them.
Yeah.
He's actually showing empathy, but you're confusing empathy with being nice.
It's like a drill sergeant.
Yeah, well, a drill sergeant, like again,
Drop down,
those,
give me
those
100.
dude, military training instructors care about their cadets.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why
They
they're
wanna get
so
them
good.
ready.
They want to
Yes.
get them ready.
Yeah.
They know by slacking on them, they're going to end up in a body bag, and they're going to have to write something. The
Yeah.
commanding officer is going to have to write something back to their family. Having
Slap.
empathy for their position, because those MTIs used to be trainees, they understand what those people are going through and they help them get through it. So I would argue that men who go to war for their country are feeling an incredible level of empathy for their countrymen,
Yeah.
but they're not nice about it.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the difference is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing is,
Yo,
men
you put
men will like be around other men and talk to like 6 different girls and like hang up, talk to another one, hang up, talk to another one, give no
Who hurt
But
you?
I would never
everybody's
do that.
everybody's
Because I just
definition of
understand,
empathy is
guys.
different though. Like to some,
Yeah.
they see that.
But
as
that's what
like,
I'm saying.
It's
is, like,
literally
Yeah.
Latin
us as
basis,
women,
bro.
We think
got the
we're like on the same like emotionally like adept thing, and it's not true. Like women, we're more like we think men will have the same sympathy and stuff as us, and that's not the
You
case
do
at
realize
all.
that your
You're
example.
confusing.
Hold on. You do realize that your example that you just gave, where the guy's talking to 6 different girls, actually is a form of empathy, and I'll tell you why. A man, what did I say before, has to understand a woman to attract her, correct?
Mhm.
So by knowing that, he knows that his attention's got to be scarce to a degree, right? Because
Okay.
women like men that they don't necessarily have the full attention of. So that's why he's dividing that attention among 6 different women. So he has the, I guess, image that other women are after him and he doesn't have all the time to give you, because women want men that don't give them all their attention.
Is that why men have more than one woman, or is it because
Well,
they-
consider
they have no
if it
self-control.
didn't make you
That's why.
attracted, why would any of you even be bringing it up?
No, I'm saying because I've
that's
seen
not
it.
attractive
I've
to me.
seen that
Again-
happen.
Again,
My cousins.
I consistently hear
Colombian
women
men.
complain about men having too many other, like, where are the guys that don't have all the hoes? You don't make that statement unless those are the men you're attracted to. Often, I'll give you another example. Often when I hear women say, I have a rule, I don't sleep with guys on the first date. What does that tell you she probably did previously?
Because she's probably done it on the
She's
first date and
probably
she's
slept
been
with a guy
hurt.
on the first date. When a woman is consistently telling you, hey man, I just don't like it that this guy is so attractive or has all these other women, she doesn't complain about men she doesn't want to sleep with. She complains about men she does want to sleep with. If she didn't want to sleep with him, she wouldn't even bring him up at all, much less on a show with 20,000 live viewers. Do you understand my point?
Where's the 20,000? Because here it says like 200.
No, it's on Rumble. It's way more.
I'm like, where's
This is
the
just
number?
Where are the
streaming app.
short men? I'm complaining about all the short men. You're all so
Okay, I have a question. then.
convenient.
Shut
So
up,
why do you guys like promote men to sleep with more women as much as they can, when it's like like you guys are like, okay, like family dynamic and things like that, and like love and like be together forever and stuff like that, when the more people you sleep with, the less chance like you value that person, like the less effect it has on you, the less sensitive it makes you.
I
Like,
think
shouldn't it be the other way? Like, you should tell men don't sleep with,
I
like,
think
be
that has more of
selective?
an effect with women than it does with men, and that's a double standard. But
But it's been proven, Mr. Facts.
no, it has been
I
proven.
think
There's
men
an Institute
can-
for Family Studies survey that came out that showed that as women have more sexual partners, they are less happy in a marriage, and as men have more sexual partners, it stays about the same.
I want to hear from
That's-
Thor here. You just look like a Hemsworth brother. It's a
Mr.
compliment.
Stoic.
What would you like to know?
I mean, we're talking. I want to hear your like. Just chime in, I guess. I mean, it doesn't have to be now. I guess maybe you didn't want to say anything on that one,
Well,
but
one thing I would tell you about the word empathy, if you go back to talking to sons, right?
mm,
One of the first things I would teach my sons is that empathy is not going to matter. You should not expect empathy from anybody in your life, because nobody is going to come save you.
yep.
Nobody is coming. So I think the best day of a young man's life is a day that he realizes that nobody is coming to save him.
I love that.
Wow.
Men
If he
or
could-
women.
If he can get himself in a place of competence where he can get excited about the fact that nobody's coming, he'll not only be free, but he'll separate himself from the competition and win. And my
Mm,
sons will win. Empathy will not be a word in my house.
I love that.
What
I
about
love
your
that.
daughters? What do you think about them? What's your take?
Mm,
on
yeah,
it?
It's
Yeah,
the
good.
same
Good.
way.
Good.
It's the same way. It has to be the same way, because whatever you're
She didn't ask you.
Oh my god.
Let her cook, bro. I like hearing her talk.
She
Let her
wanted to
cook.
hear his perspective.
He gonna perspect, but let her cook.
Whose show are you on?
He hit you with the same line she hit y'all with.
But what does fresh and fit even mean? Who you're fresh and you're fit?
Stop.
Or you fresh and you fit? Who's fresh and fit?
Stupid.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Stupid.
So let me get this straight. You came on a podcast you don't even know about. You've been on here, what, like your second time now? And you still don't know?
Y'all asked me to come here. If I asked y'all to come to my house and y'all didn't know the painting on the wall, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm gonna be like, look, I invited you here. I gotta tell you about the painting. I have to
You
introduce
still
you.
represent yourself while you're on the show. You understand that, right?
Yeah,
And also,
but I
everything you
just-
say here stays on the internet forever. And also, just to let you know, if you had a problem with anything you said previously, talking into a microphone is legal consent online. So the thing is, you should probably be more concerned with what you say on the show than he has to be concerned with what you say on the show. Does that make sense?
Why?
Why? Because it's a representation of you.
Incredible.
And your long-lasting
This can't
image.
be real, bro.
Like, again, like what he said
that's
before, like I try to not be as mean as Myron, but the reality of the situation is privilege is invisible to people who have it. The fact that you don't even care about what you say on the show, I would have done, a little bit of research before you came on here.
Let me be honest. I did do the research,
Okay.
and some of the stuff I'm saying is kind of just. The last time I was on here was kind of boring, bro. Like nobody really gave no input or anything. Like the way his show used to be, it was so interesting. He used to get so many more views when there was an antagonist and stuff like that. Like
Shut up,
now I feel like, bro, like there's not much of a discussion. There's nothing for him to bounce off of if you don't give him something to bounce off of. So I'm gonna be the ball. Bounce.
Damn.
That's all. So I apologize. I'm not disrespecting none of y'all, but at the end of the day, if that's the last image I can do is be.
You're a ball with
If the
no ear.
lasting image I can make is just bringing a little bit of
I mean, if you're going
sass,
to be an
'cause-
antagonist, then be an intelligent antagonist that actually, argues the point being discussed versus just talking to talk. You've just been talking to talk, to be honest with you. And you've kind of made a moron of yourself. So anyway, going back to what I was saying, I think she asked him a question.
Yeah, about your daughters. What
About
would you
the
say
daughter.
to
She
them?
didn't ask for her opinion. She asked hers. And a part of the job of me as the host is to moderate it and make sure that questions get answered. So just don't forget where you're at. This is our show, not yours.
Correct.
All right. So you don't dictate anything here. I want to
No,
make that
I was
extremely
just
clear.
it was just questions. I was just asking questions. Like everything I asked was a
that's
question.
fine. But she asked him, not the other way around.
You're right. You're right.
Go ahead, Justin. You got it, bro.
The first thing I would do is explain to her how the world works and try to help her create competencies that gave her choice.
Mm.
But with the way the world is going right now, I would explain to her that the world is going to want her to be a bad bitch. And that might be, and as that's okay, if she has choice, I'm happy for her. Like I'm okay with that. But to please just take a deep breath and not overlook the primal nature of wanting to be feminine, wanting to be a mother, wanting to, be a part of a family unit. Now, to do that, she's going to have to find a very strong, competent man that can be a leader.
Mhm.
And he's going to have to be so strong that he's going to be able to have to keep her in his frame. And most oftentimes, not a popular thing to say, but a dominant frame.
Yeah.
And if he can hold that frame as a strong leader, she will not want to leave it.
Yes.
And then I will teach her about the things that if she ever goes to feel like she wants to leave, I will teach her the things that she'll be looking for if she's losing respect for him, et cetera,
Like the red flags and
the red
stuff like that.
flags,
Yeah.
and go over those things with her so she can navigate through that relationship and set herself up to find the highest level partner that she can as a man,
Mhm.
which is completely different than what I would teach a young boy.
Yeah. Do you have
But-
kids right now?
But
Wipe this man up.
what I would say is that for both boy and girl, teach them how the world works, male, female dynamic. This is how you're going to be evaluated. These are the feelings you're probably going to have. Okay. Here's the competencies to be successful, both different from a boy and a girl. And what I want to get you to have after you have those competencies is choice. I love you either way. Do what you want. I love
like
you.
that.
Do you have children?
No, that's why I asked. Like, do you have kids already?
Working on 100.
All right.
You want children?
You said did you want to say something from before?
From one woman?
Did you say you want to say something?
10 wives.
Me?
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
you were trying to
that's
say
a little
something
better.
before.
Nah, it's good.
I mean, you were
Whoever else can go.
you were eager to speak a second ago. I just want to make sure he spoke first because that's who was questions
Nah,
asked
he
to.
explained it. I'm good now.
What are the red flags that you would tell about a
Tell to your
girl?
daughter?
Like, yeah,
Hold
when
on,
it
hold on,
comes to guys.
hold on, real quick. You were really like enthusiastic about answering the question a second ago. He answered it. Now, do you have anything to add to it? I want to give you a chance to say something.
Thank you, but it's fine now. So thank you.
That proves my point that you didn't have anything to say at all. You just wanted to butt in and take over the conversation.
But is that always true?
That
if
proves
somebody
my point.
doesn't have something to say,
And
it's
here's the
like,
thing. I knew that's what you were going to do. And I really wanted to prove a point that you just wanted to interrupt, even though the question wasn't fielded to you, to him. And you just wanted to get the attention on you. You didn't have anything productive to say. And when given the opportunity to say it, you don't got nothing to say.
Did you?
I'll call a spade a spade. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just, you have something to respond to that?
I feel like she was probably gonna say something in line with what he was gonna say, so she didn't need to elaborate on it because he did.
Spade?
Huh?
Are you gonna involve the other spade? I'm not saying you wrong or nothing. It's just like he's attacking me.
No, I'm not attacking you. I'm just saying you felt
Not
the need to interrupt
attacking-
him when he was answering something. So
Did I interrupt you?
You
Yeah, you
quite
did,
literally
yeah.
did, yeah. So what I'm saying now is that now
Well,
that he
I'm
finished his
so-
piece, what were you going to say? But you didn't have anything to say because you just wanted to interrupt to hear the sound of your own voice, which is what I've been saying the whole night. A lot of y'all have been making nonsensical comments that have nothing to do with the conversation just to hear yourself speak.
You got upset the
Yeah.
last time and nobody even argued with you or nothing. So you're gonna be just upset.
Yeah, I'm sorry
Upset
for
about what?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. These
Yeah,
guys
I'm
making a lot of sense though, but I feel like a lot of stuff, and I get what you're saying, but I feel like you be just getting like a little irritated. And I get that because you probably got to do this all the time. You do
Yeah,
this all the
because you
time.
say stupid shit all the
But
time.
you don't. This is your show. The way you say, "Oh, remember who show this is," but
serious
you
right now.
log
No,
on and
Chris,
start the
go
show
ahead.
every day.
No, right now I'm letting you talk for about 2 hours right now. The chat is saying you're stupid. Like you've been saying stupid shit. You said you've been saying stupid shit. So of course he's irritated because he has to be patient with you in order for the show to flow. So stop saying stupid shit, and the show will flow.
I'm just asking questions. Off
No,
of,
you're butt in every 5 seconds.
my apologies.
Thank you.
Anyway.
Next time if you want to
Spicy,
talk, just
spicy.
wait your turn.
The red. Can I butt in real quick with the red flag thing?
Yeah.
Because I if I have a niece or female that
Yes.
I work with or whatever, and I want to give her some advice because about what's going on in her life. Women give this terrible advice that when a guy breaks up with them or ghosts them, it's because he couldn't handle you or he was intimidated. If you care about your female friends, stop fucking lying to them and saying he was intimidated. We're not intimidated. We have preference. I personally don't like pickles. Because I don't like pickles doesn't mean I'm intimidated by pickles. It's just a fucking preference that I have.
Yeah.
So what happens is if a man wants to marry you, do you know what he does? He asks you to marry him.
Yeah.
If a man wants to have
Very
sex
clear.
with you, he has sex with you. If a man wants to be in a relationship with you, guess what he does? He asks you to be in a relationship. All these games you guys play, that's in your head. Not for us. It's much simpler with us. So what I would tell a woman is pay attention to actions and not words, and don't pay attention to the words at all. And you're going to have a much clearer understanding of where your relationship is.
Yes.
Does that make sense? If he can, if he keeps calling you at, midnight, that means he doesn't respect you as a long-term partner. But you just pay attention. I was just thinking if I was having this conversation with my daughter, I would say, we're only going to pay attention to his actions.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell me the story again, remove all the words, and then tell me what happened. It makes way more simple. It makes way more sense because as men, we don't need to play those emotional games where we triple guess ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
When we want to ask you on a date, you know what we do? We ask you on a date.
Always.
When we don't want to date you anymore, do you know what we do? We don't date you anymore. We're not playing a game to create interest. We're just doing the thing that we want to do because we're men.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
It's very clear.
But what I'm saying is guys would not have sex with a girl or be in a relationship with a girl. Well, I'm lying. Some guys would be in a relationship with a girl that they first date they had sex with. That's why I'm like, I don't understand why you guys say playing games because it's like, okay, say I hold out for 3 weeks. You feel me? And it's like, okay, and then you eventually decide to have sex with them. A dude will still see okay, you're a whore. You didn't wait long enough until I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, I don't think most guys are going to do. If you wait 3 weeks or 2 weeks, I don't think a guy's like, well,
they
it was,
wouldn't wait around.
it was 18 days instead of 22 days. Therefore, she's a whore. Their perception of you is not really going to be about how many days you make them wait. Now, if we just met at Live and we start having sex in the car before we get home, then I might consider this woman might be a bit promiscuous. That's an extreme example. But I don't. This idea of you making guys wait specifically so that they don't think you're. You know what the thing is you could do is the rest of your life, how you present yourself on social media. That might be more indicative for us to tell whether or not you're lascivious, whether or not you're slutty.
Yeah, 1000%. Like if you really love your daughter, you're going to coach her up on the things that high level men are looking for and where to navigate to not make those mistakes. Like fuck car at Live. Like you have to talk your daughter through that. Hey, maybe you shouldn't put your titties on the internet. I know the other girls are doing it because it garners attention. I actually feel really bad for young girls right now because they if their attention is currency on Instagram, social media, the way they get it is skin. You have to navigate and coach your daughter through that, as well as the signals to look for in a man. You know, one thing I would tell my daughter to look for is, does he invest in you and all? Does he invest in you? Not monetarily.
No.
Is he trying to build you up? Because a man, truly, one of his jobs is to, if he's going to have a queen, right, he's going to build her up to the point where she can sit at a table that she's never sat at before, and nobody knows the difference.
Love that.
If he's taking her on that ride, right, he's going to develop her to be what he needs her to be.
So I have a question, totally off the wall. Am I allowed to ask a question? I don't want to.
Yes.
So what if it's a situation, because you said the world is changing, and you even said that a lot of stuff is messing up because of social media. What if it's like my I'm a man, my wife is, you know, I want to get her more out there. She maybe has a business and she needs exposure, any kind of exposure.
Condition where a high level man is going to want to promote his wife to make money. I don't see it.
Okay.
Are you guys married?
Because if he's doing what he's supposed to do, no.
So what did
if
you?
he's doing what he's supposed to do, he doesn't need her to make money.
So what did you mean by the table that she would sit at and nobody knows the difference?
So he can take her on a yacht in Dubai and be able to have a conversation where she makes him look like a high level man.
Say less. I just wanted to understand what table.
So if everybody, so a lot of times men get judged off their woman. So if you have a young lady that you want to invest in, you teach her how to sit at that table with that sheikh or that business guy, or the person that you need her to do well with, so she can make you look good at the table, not only for the man, but possibly create a bond with his girl so you can make money together.
But you would never put her at that table to be in a position to make money. I'm just trying to ask I'm trying to wrap my mind around the table. Like, go ahead and finish. I'll ask my question. So you're saying you would never put her at a table that's a money making table, just a conversation table, like a representation of you table. You would never.
If I was talking to my daughter, I'd say pay attention to the man that's trying to develop you to take you places, not monetarily take you places, but put you at a table in an important situation, because that's more of a bond.
Okay.
Right.
Develop character, develop understanding of
situation. That's what I was saying.
Building yourself
you talked about building competencies about an hour and a half ago, right? Some of these competencies are things that women are not going to learn unless they learn it from a high level man. Like, hey, listen, when we sit at the table, the forks work like this. Hey, put your napkin like this. When you go to leave the table, act like this. You're building her up to be classy enough to be able to sit in that restaurant with that millionaire in Miami. Those are the little tips that you're telling her. It's an investment in the girl, not monetarily, but actually in her ability to sit with you in a place when he has, like, when he needs you, when he has to have you, right? So that's
would you not be like scared she would just go find somebody like else once you teach her this stuff?
No, bro. Not if you're a big G. No, fuck no. Replace me. No, seriously.
I dare you.
Yeah, good luck. I mean, like, I told a girl this one time, I'll never forget it. We were gonna break up, and I said, listen, I'm not even mad, you know, because she was getting mad at me about something with some chicks. I said, you're gonna have a harder time replacing me than I have replacing you.
I hate to say that, 'cause it's true.
But she came back to me a week later. She said it really upset me, but I do know it's true.
It's true.
So, you know, and that's why I would tell my sons, listen, bro, life isn't fair. Fuck empathy. Don't put your feelings involved. It's not going to be a fair fight. You need to get a massive advantage, ruthlessly get a massive advantage, and you'll win.
No, I agree. My dad told me the same thing. And that's kind of why I do OnlyFans a little bit. Like, I do it because I like it, but at the same time, it's like, it's an advantage.
Most girls would
you
not.
said you do OnlyFans because your dad?
No.
Chill.
I did not say that, Myron.
So
are you taking notes? I'm saying my dad instilled in me to win harder, to try to get the okay. Life on easy mode, fine. You're a woman, but I can do real estate, and I could just be doing good. That's great, but I could just be doing good on real estate. But I'm doing that too, so I have a harder advantage. Kind of like he's trying to put in his kids. My dad put that in me, and maybe he didn't want me to.
Advantage.
What are you?
I'm saying I'm basically repeating what he said. Was my kids are gonna have more of an edge than these other kids out here because of what I'm instilling in them. And something he said is something that my dad told me. It's like, you know what? You get the other edge. And I'm not proud of it, or he's might be not proud of it, but bro, like it's the same thing.
Okay. If I sat down with your dad in the room, I said, listen, your daughter's on OnlyFans right now. Are you proud of her? What would he say?
He's gonna say she's doing better than me right now, so I'm proud of her.
Okay.
Can I just add what I was going to say? All I'm going to say is that I agree that like what you guys are saying, that you guys want somebody who's intellectual talking for you. I feel like a woman also wants that.
I didn't say I'd have a woman talk for me.
Or not even talk for you, but what I'm saying is like when you're in a space and you do bring your woman around, you want her to be saying intelligent things. What I'm saying is I feel like women also want the same thing.
It'd be better if she was quiet.
her.
I mean, there's a reason why they say women are to be seen and not be heard. And then there's a Spanish saying that the girl that speaks the least is the most attractive. When you're in a meeting situation like that, right, with higher level men, whatever, you don't speak unless spoken to, because like I said before, no one cares about a woman's opinion. No one cares about a female's accomplishments. Y'all are not that special. There's a reason why Justin said it's going to be harder for you to replace me than I replace you, because women on the things that make a woman attractive are very common and easy to attain. Just beautiful. That's it.
It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy to be beautiful.
I think you're either born that way or you're not. Or you could just buy it.
Same personality and sense of humor.
But attractiveness comes first. Attractiveness comes first, and it's a lot of women are moderately attractive and can get any guy.
But we're not kept through attractiveness.
And it doesn't make life easier. People
What do you
think,
mean by
oh,
it?
like pretty privilege.
Attractiveness
No.
comes first, but we're not kept through relationship just by attraction alone, just by our
Yes.
physical features alone.
Yeah, but the other things that you guys talk about, like, oh, being competent and being interesting and wisdom and all that, that comes like far 5th, 6th, 7th place. That's like not as important.
Not as important, but if you, I understand. If you have it though, like enough to attract the man into your life, like in order to keep him and go on to the next level of relationship, which is what most women want. We don't just want to have sex and casually have sex everywhere all the time with everyone. That's what men value. Women value relationship.
See, I
being
love how
together.
you're just like bringing it back to what the female wants. I'm telling you the male perspective, and then women always bring it back to what women want. I'm just simply saying that in general, the quieter a girl is, a lot of the times, the better off. Like, men really don't give a shit about female opinions.
Women,
In general. And the reason why goes back to what I said before. Women live life on easy mode, and they have a very limited perspective on how the world really works.
Can I finish my statement?
Okay, no, because women have.
I use my notes.
Justin, go ahead. Yeah, I would just, to what you said, I think women are chosen based off of beauty, but they're kept through peace.
Yeah.
You have to be a man's peace.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Women have
and quiet.
this whole thing that Myron
Yes.
says, and he's like said it so many times over, and it's so frustrating because they're like, oh, like women have no credibility. Women don't. Doesn't matter what they say.
never
This
said
and
that.
Women, yes, you have
I never said they don't have
multiple times.
credibility.
You don't believe that women have important things to say, and everyone believes that. Low key, no one will listen to a woman speak unless she has like a name behind her, unless she has a credibility, a huge credibility behind
Which is
her.
earned.
She has to prove herself
Yeah.
way more than any man does. He just talks, everyone will shut the fuck up. The second a woman like speaks, like she has
Because
to
he's
really,
accomplished
really,
more
really,
than all
really,
you girls
really,
at the
really
table.
work
That's why.
hard
There's
for
a
it.
difference. Look, hold on.
Just because he was a man, though.
Yeah, but he had to
Take
bust his
away
ass to get
anyone
to a
knowing
certain
who
point.
he is.
Yeah, hold on. It's not just be a man. This is what I'm trying to say when I say privilege is
versus a
invisible to
woman,
those that have it.
people will always listen to the man. Always.
Because men must become, women just are. The reason why women's opinions typically aren't respected by successful men is because most women aren't successful themselves, and they haven't went through the trials and tribulations that a man has been through.
But that's what I'm
the
talking
reason
about.
why.
We have to push harder than any man who already has that naturally innately.
Fantastic, but that's a minority of women that
But
actually
that's
push
not
harder.
easy.
Most
That's
don't.
not doesn't make life
Most
easy.
don't,
That's
though.
not easy life.
What do you mean?
You say women have it on easy mode.
They do.
How is that easy? How is having to push yourself to prove to be you're worth someone listening to? How does that make it easy?
Because as a man, you have to do the same exact thing. You have to prove why people should shut up and listen to you.
You don't though.
Okay, and you don't have your
it
looks to coast
naturally.
on. No. You think it's natural for a guy to be able to have good tonality, be able to speak properly, speak coherently, be able to command a room and say what's on his mind in a concise manner that everyone can understand? No, that's a skill set.
Well, I'm Latin, so yeah, like when you go into somewhere and you listen to literally anything, no one will listen to the women. It's very machista.
That's the way it should be. Because we say stupid shit. And
Pretty
throughout
much.
this podcast, a lot of you said dumbass shit. And we've sat here and listened to it
I said
because
some
there's
smart shit.
because I'm just gonna fucking say it because no one wants to say it. There is no burden of performance on female competence, which is why women are allowed to say the stupid shit that a lot of y'all have said on this show. It's the truth. Because there is no burden of performance on y'all. And I'm not saying it to shit on women or whatever, but the reality is no one gives a fuck what y'all think because y'all haven't accomplished shit. Men must accomplish something. Women don't have to. If you're pretty enough, you'll be on a boat with a billionaire. I'm not gonna get on that boat unless I become a billionaire and add value back. That's the reality. Women have pretty privilege, fantastic, and I'm acknowledging it.
Pretty is not a fucking thing.
I'm not
Really?
making it
seriously.
You have
Hold
pretty
on.
privilege. You have
Hold on.
pretty privilege.
I got her. I got her.
All my life.
Hold on. Wait.
That's a lie.
Why did Wes hire you?
Wes hired me because I was the first person to respond to him.
No.
No,
I'll
we're
take this
all
right
sure.
now.
You've never had a
We
guy
all
just
know why he
randomly
hired
pay
you.
for you for
Shut up.
free. You've never had a guy pay for you for free for not like you never have that.
What? What do you mean?
Have you never had a guy pay for you for
Bruh,
free?
don't even
for
try.
anything?
Don't even try, bruh.
Yeah,
Don't even try,
I don't
bruh.
drink. So
Just
doesn't
give it
Not
matter.
just drinks,
No,
bro.
no, no,
Anything.
Didi,
Yeah, but like
Didi,
if you were
wait,
alone,
wait,
could you
wait.
live this
Didi, don't
life?
even
No.
try, bruh.
Have you ever had a guy just pay for you for free at all?
Bruh,
Yeah.
just
That is pretty privilege.
Yeah.
But then that comes with a lot of other things.
don't
No.
even
Yeah,
try.
no,
Don't
that's
even
nobody
try.
took away from that.
But it
Nobody
still
took
Put
away
exists.
stuff
from
in my
that.
drink
Sorry.
so many times
What
that
the
I
fuck?
can't drink anything. When I go out in public, people put so much shit in my drink
I know,
because
but
I'm
I'm
a
not
fucking
talking about
target.
drinks.
Oh my god, I'm so
I'm a
pretty. It's
target.
so many drinks.
No, literally, you're a target, and people assume so much stuff. People assume you're a bitch. People assume you're
'Cause
dumb.
why?
People assume all this shit, and you
Look,
have to go.
hold on, look.
even push
The
yourself
fact that
even
you've been
harder.
able to say a bunch of stupid shit the past 30 seconds proves that pretty privilege, in fact, does exist. Like, you've literally said a bunch
I
of
didn't say
moronic
you were
things throughout this
stupid
entire
now.
podcast.
Okay.
Okay?
I didn't say you were
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at
stupid.
my
Name one
What?
moronic thing I've said.
Everything.
You
I mean,
just
pretty
said some
privilege
stuff.
does
What happened?
exist.
You just said pretty
No,
privilege
it's
doesn't
not a
exist.
thing.
And it comes with drinks that have
It's not a
pills in them.
privilege. It comes with
Listen.
its own shit. So
Listen.
it's
Coming
not a
from the
privilege.
girl that all her
That's
friends beat
I
her to
don't
the dick.
disagree with what you said,
You know
but you
what I'm
can't take away and say that pretty privilege doesn't exist.
Incredible.
Yes,
Listen,
there's
just
some pretty privilege that
look at her
comes
IG.
with
That's all I gotta say.
shit
Yeah.
behind
You-
it, but there is some pretty privilege that you just get because you're pretty.
You were
If
trying
you
to-
were ugly, if you were ugly, could you live this life? No, you
No.
can't.
I mean,
Like,
All right, you were trying to say something?
For them.
No.
Me?
Yeah.
You always do that after the fact.
Into the mic,
What?
please.
After the fact, what?
Sorry,
It's literally
after the
10
fact.
seconds ago.
Not you. Like, but
So mean.
She
Pero
can't.
hablo español completamente. So, si ustedes quieren decir que yo no soy latina, yo no sé cómo hablar en
shit.
español, yo sé
You think I don't
exactamente.
know anything
So, no me
because
hagas
you're
toda esa mierda
Latina?
que
Okay,
dicen.
don't do
Oh.
that because I know Spanish. I'm minor in
She's not
Spanish, so
talking
don't
to
do
you.
that.
She's not talking
Okay?
to you.
She was reading the comments,
The
sis.
chat. I'm sorry. I love you.
What, yeah, what were you
I'm sorry.
saying? What were you trying to say then?
Okay, yeah, what I was saying was, I understand what you said. Please. What just happened? But why are you laughing?
listen, say
Because you're
that.
proving my point even more so.
Okay. Pretty privilege does exist, but either way, whatever you take it, it does exist no matter what. Just again, no.
What else? Anything else you want to add to that?
God, you're so precious.
She's so cute.
It's okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
What's up?
Cute.
What's up?
All right,
don't
so
care
that past literally that past 30 seconds. That past 30 seconds just proved our point.
Thank you.
I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
I think that just that past few seconds literally proved our point that pretty privilege does in fact exist.
I'll give it this.
Exactly, pretty
You've
privilege
been,
exists.
you've been slurring your words the whole show. You haven't been able to make a coherent sentence. You know what I mean?
I'll give it this. You are funny.
Yeah. I mean,
No, for real.
Yeah,
It
you are
doesn't
funny.
matter. It's fine.
We have some more
See,
time.
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
See?
yeah, let's read some
I
text.
love
All
it.
right.
Thank you.
This is not.
Hopefully this
Yo,
will save you from
it's
your.
crazy, bro.
I'm so glad that I'm not a guy because
Oh my
it
gosh,
wouldn't
Kyla,
matter.
please.
This is your friend, by the way. Almighty YRC says, "Blondie to the right is a prime example of not knowing what men actually are attached to. I'll make it simple for you: beauty, femininity, and submissiveness. Everything else drops massively."
They don't care, bro.
Yeah, okay.